wait. The bar's got that swing. Glasses clink, hear the ice cubes sing. Liquid lunch, pour it smooth, let it flow. Friends round the table where the good times grow. Raise a glass, let the worries slip away. Liquid lunch, we're living for today. There's Troy laughing with his gin and a grin, telling stories about where he's been. Boomer's got whiskey, he's loosening his tie. Chasing dreams under a midday sky. The bartender knows us, he's mixing with flair. Every sip's a moment we're happy to share. Liquid lunch, pour it smooth, let it flow. Friends round the table where the good times grow. Raise a glass, let the worries slip away. Liquid lunch, we're living for today. The clock don't matter, we're lost in the vibe. Jazz in the air, feel the soul come alive. From martinis to bourbon, we're riding the wave. Stealing this hour, it's the freedom we crave. The sun's still shining, but we're in our zone. This bar's our shelter, our temporary home. One more round before the world calls us back. Savor the moment, keep the blues in the rack. We'll laugh and we'll toast till the afternoon fades. Memories made in these liquid escapades. Liquid lunch, pour it smooth, let it flow. Friends round the table where the good times grow. Raise a glass, let the worries slip away. Liquid lunch, we're living for today. So here's to the daylight, the drinks and the fun. Our liquid lunch, till the next one comes. With a wink and a smile, we'll be back real soon. Chasing that jazz under the high noon.
Va salute and buon Natale. Welcome to another Thankful Thursday. I think it's very, very appropriate that Christmas lands on Thursday. I think that works out just perfectly. Hope you all are doing well. Let me switch this up a little bit so that I can... There we go. Whoa, that doesn't look so good. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Let me get me to the side here because I want to bring in my lovely wife, Netter of Netter's Network, who is here with me today.
Honey, I'm with you every day.
I know, for which I am always eternally grateful. This is, after all, Thankful Thursday. So, Merry Christmas, my dear. How are you? What are you sipping on? And how has your holiday been so far?
I'm doing well. I'm sipping, of course, on my Polar brand seltzer water black cherry. I'm eating a delicious cinnamon roll thing that my wonderful husband made for me. And he did something that I desperately needed. He replaced my totally worn out slippers. I mean, my old slippers were so falling apart. And I kept saying, yeah, I need to get new slippers. I need to get new slippers.
When you see one of those old-timey Christmas specials with the poor Victorians out in the street with their shoes so ragged their toes are sticking out, that's basically what her house slippers look like.
Yeah, it's like, and it's funny because my right one was worse than my left one, and I don't understand why. I mean, I'm wearing the same amount of time and in the same places. But he got me these wonderful ones that actually go and cover my ankles, too.
There you go.
Very sturdy. I really like them.
So
I'm simple.
I also got a wonderful gift today. As you can see, you've seen the glass that I'm drinking from sitting up here, but this is the new glass that Netter got me, which I am very excited about. And this shirt, because we now have a merch store that we'll be announcing after I'm going to announce it now, I suppose, but we will start promoting it in earnest after the new year. Looking very forward to sharing my brand with all of you so that you can go out into the world and say, hey, check this out. Subscribe to this guy.
For the first peoples to go in, we'll be giving a coupon as soon as I figure out how to get the thing in there for 10% off the merchandise so that you save a little bit as a thank you from us to you.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll talk more about that as we go. So like, share, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, do all those things. You can become a member for as little as $2 a month. And you can help me reach my goal of 100 members and 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are really within throwing distance of that 100 members goal, folks. We are getting really, really close. Welcome, Big Al. Big Al presents Merry Christmas, Liquid Lunchers. May you all enjoy the blessings of Christmas today and always. Have a great stream, Troy. Well, salute. Thank you so much, Big Al.
And he's really enjoying his new friend that I sent him for Christmas.
Oh, good. And Andrea Black, welcome. Good to see you. Curtis Selby, the tired midnight blogger. Talk about tired. Yeah, I slept in. That's why I was almost late this morning. Yesterday was rough. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Tired midnight blogger, welcome. Let's see here. Salute to Deleted Scenes. He says, I should put the glass back where it can be seen, right? There we go. That's better. And he says, Merry Christmas to everyone. Janet from Another Planet, Merry Christmas. She was just gifted a membership yesterday. So thank you to the generous person that did that. Aged Boomer. Still ill, doing my best to recover quickly. Yeah, that's the worst, being sick at the holidays. As a kid, I was about 75% likely to be sick at the holidays. The flu, bad colds, sore throats were a big thing for me when I was a kid. It happened a lot. When I was really young, earaches a lot. I used to get a lot of earaches. Mr. House Party 6 says, Merry Christmas. Welcome. Good to see you. Clippy is on fire, it looks like. Enjoying my own never-ending story. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Make sure you play the song by Lamal. And Enigma Severus, Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. Good to see you. Awesome. And Lynn Green, good to see you. So let's get to it. So today, wow, wait, we're jumping here. Gorilla's Random Thoughts just jumped in. Turns out Ralphie got a for Christmas, even though Martok warned he would poke his eye out, kid. Yeah, there you go. My YouTube family yesterday was fun and awesome. I'm waiting for my Xbox 360 to arrive. And shopping, yes, I am so glad that you had fun yesterday. I had a lot of fun too. We watched a lot of great holiday fare, some great classic Christmas moments. But by about 1:30 in the morning, I couldn't anymore. My original goal was to have some stuff running on Cosme overnight, but unfortunately the file size was too big. I could not accommodate it. So I couldn't do that. And then overnight, not being able to get up, in the morning to get things kicked off, I said, I can't do it again. I can't do an all-day marathon on Christmas as well. I had specifically been planning at about 2:00 to go over to the Retro Blasting Christmas live stream that he does every year. So and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I can't. I just can't. So we're going to just do the regular. We're going to do the liquid lunch. We're going to have Thursday things over on Netter's channel tonight. Also, pretty much in the same vein, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, announcing the new merch store that'll be going up and whatnot. But I am thankful for the holiday, but I can't do another continuation of yesterday's marathon. That was just too much for me. Let's see. Don't want to miss nobody. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. Question: since Venezuela is restricted airspace, does that mean the Air Force has to shoot down Santa's sleigh? It just means that there's a Christmas embargo and he can't visit Venezuela.
That means they get no presents.
That means they get no presents, and by extension, they're also embargoing Cuba as well. Keep in mind, all of this Venezuela stuff, it has nothing to do with drugs. It has everything to do with Marco, and Cuba. I'm thankful for Troy and Netter. Oh, thank you, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Yes, here's my big inspiration for the new merch store. The way Wade promotes his brand through his online store really inspired me, and I'm like, am I really taking this seriously? If I'm not doing a merch store, I got to do a merch store. So there you go. Thank you so much.
When I set it up, I try to do like a little bit of everything. If there's something you're like, oh, I don't see this type of thing in your store, let me know, and I can see if it's something I can add. Also, when you go in there, let me know what you think about the prices. I kind of went by their suggestions for the prices. I even took off a couple bucks because I thought some of them were a little high, but still like your opinion. Excuse me. On what what you think of the prices. If I can lower them a little bit more, because we really don't make anything off them. Most of it goes to them
True.
For buying like the shirts or the hats, the cups, whatever.
I think it's just like so many other things. I just want to get my brand out there.
Yeah.
A little bit of advertising. That's what it really is. But
I think the most we make on any product, and it's only a couple of them, is like $7 or $8. I have most of them set, so I'm only making about $4. So
yeah, we're still in the early stages of this planning, but I wanted you to know that they exist. Spent the evening watching The Long Kiss Goodnight and with soundtracks with Birdman. Awesome film. Yeah, a lot of people have recommended Long Kiss Goodnight for Christmas. I will admit I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to. It is on my list. I will definitely be checking that out. Let's see here. I do believe it has lots to do with drugs. Yeah, but well, again, there's a reason I call him Narco Marco. And of course, they've got to sell it to Trump, right? They got to convince Trump of what they want to do and convince him that it'll be popular and convince him that, just like standing on the deck of an aircraft carrier, mission accomplished, and, all that kind of rah-rah bull crap. What it really is Venezuela provides oil to Cuba, and Narco Marco has a hard-on for Cuba. And we got to keep the war machine going, right? Do you have to be monetized to have a store? No, because they are completely separate things. It has nothing to do with YouTube. YouTube is just where, I'm streaming and I got the brand. But how I promote my brand through an online store, is now, I don't know if YouTube has store interfaces and stuff like that. I haven't looked into that yet. But the storefront that Netter found seemed to be the best products. We've tried a bunch of, this is why it's taken me so long to get an online store. We would get shirts and glasses and things like that as samples, and they were crap. And I'm like, I'm not putting my name on this, and it wasn't until I finally found one that I really liked. I'm like, this is a good shirt.
Yeah. The last ones we got, it was like screen print. And it looked really great when we first got it. After, because I got like some that's for me and some for him. For a couple of them, after the first wash, they were already faded.
Yeah.
And the others for after like the second wash, they were totally faded. It's like, okay, I'm not selling this to anybody.
Exactly. That's no way.
But like Troy's saying though, the whole thing is just to get our name out there. We want you guys to enjoy the merchandise.
Remind people to, go and like and subscribe.
And I've got, besides just like shirts and sweatshirts, like long sleeve and short sleeve, I've got, like baseball cap style caps. I've got travel mugs. I've got like Troy's rocks glass. Things like that are practical for use too. They just happen to have our brand on them.
Merry Christmas to you, the Comic Relief Crusader. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you haven't seen Fat Man, then stop the stream and go watch it. Fat Man. I don't even know what Fat Man is, but I'll have to go check it out. Is the stream frozen? Let me open it up in, I'm guessing you probably need to refresh. Yeah, it looks fine to me on YouTube. So double check and make sure it's not on your end. Merry Christmas. Like, share, subscribe, comment, become a member. And if you were going to give a super chat of $5 or more, why not make that a gifted membership instead and make our family grow? And Merry Christmas and Happy Solstice from Index 6. Thank you so much, Index 6. What was it, on like the 12th or something like that, was the longest night of the year, which for the Klingons is Ramnitet, the longest night of the year. I have a friend that makes cups and koozies, so I will use her. That's the way you go. Figure out your distribution. I don't know if she has a distribution model, if I don't know what her storefront is like. And then what I would also encourage Janet is put together some sort of a video promo that you could do, the equivalent of a commercial. You commented on my promos. By the way, I'm going promo free this week. I'm not running the promos this week just because holidays. But Janet had commented on the fact that I do promos in the middle of my stream just to promote the other streams that I'm doing. Obviously, I'm going to do one for my merch. And Janet, if you put together such a promotion for your merch store or for your channel, like 30 seconds or less, and it's in a video file format that you can share with me, I'll run it during my promos. I'll put it into the rotation. I want to get this going where hashtag together we grow. See? And I'm speaking to Janet because she's the one that brought up the comment, but I mean that for all of you YouTubers, Curtis, Deleted, all of you guys, if you get yourself a merch store, do a promo for it. Get me the promo. I'll work it into my rotation. And if you do one for your channels, same thing.
Yeah. Together we grow, and it's like one of the big things that I've heard people say about Netter's Network in particular, but basically me, Troy, and everyone in our community, is just how warm and welcoming everyone is. and how we're always showing the love. And so,
And how much Troy drinks.
And I'm actually going to draw, for those of you here, the special 10% off code. You are the first ones to get this. No one else is going to get this code until after the new year.
Yep.
And it's limited to one use per customer. So, because I don't, well, actually, should I do limit one per?
Do it for now, and then we'll reassess after the new year. Let's do something special for the viewers right now. Like Geek Flag with Nate knows, who puts his money where his mouth is, quite literally. He's just talking about giving gifted memberships, and he just gave a gifted membership to Fenrir Fire 18. Well, welcome to membership, Fenrir Fire 18. We are inching ever closer to that 100 members goal. A rich kid who always gets what he wants gets coal from Santa, so the kid hires an assassin. Right. Yeah. You were telling me about that. I got to check that out. Fat Man. Yeah. Is that the one that stars Santa's Mel Gibson? Okay. What's the Santa movie that's got the guy from Stranger Things? The one that played the Timu Hellboy. Let's see here. And Suzanne, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I should have brought this one up because she's saying Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Suzanne. Good to see you. But yeah. So I actually, Netter only opened one of her gifts, and she told you about it. The merch store and the merch that Netter got for me, of course. Violent Night. That's right. That was where in the promos he was in a pub drinking and got into a fight and whatnot. Here's that promo code for you if you want to use it.
When you put your stuff in the cart, it should auto take off the 10%. If not, I put what the actual code is. This is my first time using it, so it's supposed to automatically take off the 10%. But like I said, I have the code there just in case. It's basically our initials, last call, Netter's Network, 10%.
Yep.
But the link is there for you guys because we appreciate you and we want you to be able to get a discount.
There you go. So what was I going? Okay, so Netter's gotten one of her gifts. She hasn't gotten her other gifts. It's actually a small package with several gifts inside of it.
I know, it's like I got a couple things for Troy. One's a stocking stuffer, and the other one is something I consider to be useful.
It's getting to the point where now I'm starting to get gifts for her that are very specific that I know she wants and can't get. It's getting harder and harder, but when I finally find something, it's the right gift.
Or it's something I want that he knows I'm not going to get for myself because I just don't.
Sure, right. Or like I said, she can't get. I got skills in certain areas. Anyways, I have to go through the torture I've gone through all my life where it looks like there's a whole bunch of gifts for me under the tree, but half of those I don't get to open for another 2 weeks for my birthday. But we'll have a big birthday bash, and I'll get really liquored up for my birthday. But anyway, yes, and in case you're wondering, Troy, when is your birthday? Well, let's put it this way. I share a birthday with the first Doctor, William Hartnell, with Elvis Presley, with David Bowie, Shirley Bassey, and Dr. Stephen Hawking.
And Elvis Presley.
I said Elvis Presley.
Did you? I didn't hear you say Elvis.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. I have a lot of famous birthday mates.
Oh, when you guys go to the site, all the last call merch is at the top, And then the Netters Network stuff is about halfway down to the bottom.
There you go.
And I said, if there's something you're like, oh, I don't see this sort of thing there, let me know, and let me see if I can add it.
Yeah. Maybe we can get it. I got to be honest, guys. This is so new to me. I literally just opened my gift with the shirt and the glass. I haven't even seen the website yet. I haven't even looked at the website yet. So I'm sure it's a work in progress. We'll get there. But anyway.
Yeah, like for example, Troy's got his rocks glass. I have a wine glass, a stemless wine glass. I think mine's pretty.
There you go.
And I know that the initial pictures look like it's a black sweatshirt, a black t-shirt, whatever. There are multiple colors in there once you click into it. It's just they only let you pick one. It seems to always default to the black. So when you click in there, if you're like, oh, I don't want a black shirt, when you click in, you should see multiple colors you can choose from.
So they say each pound of bacon takes 7 years off your life. By my calculations, I died in 1776. Yeah, I would love to know how they figure that calculation, because bacon is not that bad a thing for you. Fat and cholesterol have gotten a really bad rap. Yes, they are calorie dense. Yes, extra calories are not good for your heart. But the way cholesterol works in the body is crucial, and the science has not been updated the way it should. People that believe the science fixate on something that someone said, never look to see to what degree it was peer-reviewed and whether or not further studies have disproven it. You know, there's still people that believe that that coffee causes pancreatic cancer. And first, it was never said in any journal that coffee causes pancreatic cancer. They found a correlation. Do you know how they found a correlation? All the people that they were looking at that had pancreatic cancer drank coffee. You know, that's like saying all the people in the UK that have bad teeth drink tea. Oh, no, tea causes bad teeth. No, there's a correlation. There's other things going on that have a confounding effect on that. And the hypothesis is, well, maybe coffee causes pancreatic cancer. There's never been a study that's shown that there's any true relationship between caffeine use or coffee drinking and pancreatic cancer. In fact, most forms of pancreatic cancer have been found to be genetically based. But yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about coffee. And then you'll get a study that says that coffee is good for the heart and da-da-da and this and that. And it's like, well, which is it? You know, is it good for me or is it bad for me? So most doctors worth their weight in salt say, yeah, everything in moderation, and you'll probably be okay. Most people do not look into information for themselves. That's exactly right. As Netter was doing some spring cleaning in wintertime over the holidays, she came across one of my old university books, The Art of Thinking. This was a book that kind of changed my life. It introduced me to the concept of, well, no, it didn't. In high school, I had a teacher that was teaching us about logical fallacies and so forth back when they taught sociology. This university book kind of reinforced it. Interestingly, the class that I was taking, it was an English class. I think I've talked about this professor before. She refused to talk about politics, religion. You never knew what her belief systems were at all. From certain cues, I suspected she was probably both very liberal and very Well, let's just say she had the same interest in women that I did, but I have no certainty of that. That's just a guess. And I admired her professionalism by not, not trying to push certain agendas, but trying to educate in thinking for yourself. And for an English class, that was bizarre to me, but still, I've always been very grateful for that. But it talks about, and this is probably her hook to why it was related to English and writing, and that was citations. How you cite in a research paper, how you determine the value of one source over another, and so forth. Good stuff that I don't think they're teaching in school anymore at all. They're too busy teaching you should believe this rather than you should evaluate like this. I got both kids a robo-dog that puts the Milky Way on the ceiling, one for each room, and my son got some night vision monocle and a telescope, Pokemon pens, a Pokemon plushie, and a couple other things. Night vision monocle and telescope. Just saying. He's gonna be a teenage boy. Doctors agree life is the leading cause of death. Yes. Look, don't take life too seriously. Nobody's getting out alive. Daughter got a K-pop demons blanket and dress, gel pens, and coupons that dad can't say no when going through toy aisle as long as it's under $25. That is a very clever use of the coupon concept. I like that. That is very, very clever. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Connie. Always good to see you. For as long as you can be here, whenever you can be here. You are always, always welcome. English was where I learned logic. Maybe there's something in that I'm not seeing. I would have thought that it belonged in a sociology class or a civics class, because it is, civics is where they teach you the basics of law, and this kind of stuff kind of goes hand in hand with law. I really do feel like not only do we need to get back to teaching civics in school, but I think there needs to be like your second year of civics be basic law. Where you understand Miranda rights, where you understood the basic Bill of Rights, right? You understand case law and how, whatever the law is, you also have to look at the cases that have defined that law. I think these kinds of things are important. My wife and my sister Rose are the coupon queens. You can send those two women into a store with $200, the beach, and come back with $300 worth of merchandise and $50 change. That's funny. I learned logic from a Canadian Jew. Okay. Gonna have to take off here for a Christmas thing. Love you guys. God bless. Thank you so much. If I didn't say hi to you earlier, JPRPH1, good to see you. You take care. Have a great holiday. Just a reminder, we're not going to be doing rewatches tonight. It's gotten to be too much, and I want to focus on yesterday's dinner was just all piecemeal because of running up and down the stairs while trying to do the streams. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on getting Christmas dinner done for today. I'm going to, at 2:00, get over to Retro Blasting, hang out with him for a bit, and then 9:00 Central here, back to Netter's channel for her
for
her
Thursday
stream.
things, where we will be very thankful on Thursday things.
A Canadian Jew, Leonard Nimoy. Oh, I get it right. Yes, that's right. I had forgotten.
I wonder if that's how if that I can't talk. If that's as weird as my nephew being Polish and Japanese.
I mean, you know,
Granddad was Polish, Grandma was Japanese, so they're very, very tall. But my niece and nephew are very tall,
yeah.
but they have Asian features.
Well, somewhat Asian features. I
Well,
mean, you wouldn't
yeah.
look at them and go, "Oh, that person is Asian." You know,
Jenny, yes. Tommy still looks a little bit more. Well, he's looking a little bit more Asian now, but he still has the big ears. The big. Sorry, but it's a stereotypical thing. Big Polish ears.
yeah, yeah.
My ex was Polish. I can say that.
And yeah, that's right. You if you didn't know, William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy, both Jewish, both Canadian, and that's why in that whole the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler, you can spin the dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Shatner and Nimoy were Canadian and Jewish. I think half the cast were Canadian. Yeah, and you know, if as I've been following, you know, entertainment and pop culture more and more, doing, you know, the Geeky Geezers and all that kind of stuff, you get to see the trends. So, like for example, when Smallville was really popular, most of it was filmed, I think, in Alberta. So it was a Canadian production, right? That doesn't necessarily mean all of the actors were Canadian. That means they had to go up there to film it. But I'm sure a lot of the extras were Canadian. And this always has to do with economics and tax breaks and all this kind of stuff. Why is something filmed in Canada? Why is it filmed in Georgia? Why is it filmed in Las Vegas, California? You look at the tax law for those different places, especially for the entertainment industry at that time, and you go, oh, that's why, you know, throughout the 90s there were so many shows filmed in Canada, you know, and that was probably true at other times in the past. I made a duck stuffing, potatoes, corn, and gravy. Oh, that sounds really good. We are doing ham steaks because I didn't want to do a whole bone-in ham for just the two of us. So ham steaks and ravioli. I get it. I get ravioli once a year, and that's at Christmas time with garlic bread. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. British Columbia. Okay, you might be right. I knew Doohan was a Canadian vet. Yeah. First time that I found out about his missing finger was we were having dinner with him. Netter and I belonged to a Star Trek club that was doing security for a convention that he was at, and he took us all out to dinner. That guy could really drink. I mean, his character, he wasn't acting. He really was a drinker. And he actually reminded me a lot of my Uncle Ralph, to be honest with you. Anyway, he showed us, and he told us the story about how he got the finger shot off in combat. It was pretty cool. And we're like, did you like have a prosthetic finger or something when you were doing? He goes, no. If you ever watch when they show my hands doing the, you know, the sliders and stuff for the transporter, he goes, my hand's a little bit tucked, so you can't really see how many fingers there are. He says, and you can see, and he showed, and he lost it down below the knuckle, so the three remaining fingers kind of, you know, come together. So unless you actually count his fingers, it doesn't really look off entirely. Oh, dude, you've been having some chest pains? Make sure you get that checked out, man. If it's in the lungs, get to the hospital.
Yes.
Tell them exactly what the pain is, and tell them you're concerned about bilateral lung blood clots.
Yes, that's what Troy had. And it was one of those things where we didn't really think much of it at the time because he wasn't in any pain at all. Then he was like lying on the couch and he was helping me like catalog my mystery books for my favorite authors. And then when he went to push up to sit up, he got this immense pain through his like the stomach area, like right across the chest, but it felt like a pulled muscle. And we're like, okay, so just take it easy. The next day he couldn't even get out of bed because he was in so much pain. So I went to work and said, well, just relax, it'll probably, like loosen up as the day goes on. I got home. He goes, I had to crawl to the bathroom. I cannot move. Call for an ambulance or call a friend to get us to the hospital. Told him it's like, yeah, he's having some pain in his around his heart, in his chest, and they took him in right away.
And I tried to be as clear about it as possible. As soon as you say chest pain, they think heart, and I'm like, I really don't think it's my heart because it's been constant, And I'm thinking heart attack, right? Heart attack, right? You get a sudden chest pain, heavy, and then it eases up. Or you lose consciousness, right? And I'm like, I don't think it's my heart, but they ran every test on my heart they could find.
Yeah, and then the doctor came in and he goes, well, right now we're not finding anything. We're probably going to end up just sending you home with some muscle relaxants, but we're running one more test, and once we get those results back, then we can release you. And I had the foresight to pack his CPAP because he uses one, and doctor came in. Not even 5 minutes later, said, we're admitting you now. And it was like this urgency. They
immediately put me on blood thinners because I had, these blood clots. See, the thing was, they spent hours checking my heart. Didn't think until the very end to check for the blood clots. So that's why I say, tell them to check into that. Just in case.
Tell them to check for bilateral blood clots in your lungs, because they told Troy that if he had waited, it could have gone to his brain and he would have died.
Yeah. So Nate says key filming locations, the Kent Farm, the iconic yellow farmhouse and barn, are located at 843 248th Street in Langley, British Columbia. It's a real farm and house. Yeah, I think I knew that. I just couldn't remember. I thought it was Alberta, but British Columbia. There you go.
And girl is saying the pain is gone now. It might be a new variant of COVID. It's like, no, go to the doctor. That's an order. Listen to me.
Yes, I knew this one. The Luther Mansion exterior shots were filmed at Hatley Castle in Colwood near Victoria on Vancouver Island. That's probably what I was thinking of, was Vancouver. Yeah. This same castle was famously used as the X-Mansion in X-Men movies. Yes. Next time someone says smoking is bad, just remember smoking saved James Doohan's life. Yes, that's kind of true. He saved some gal's life from self-deletion by talking to her and made sure she came to a convention. That's right. That's absolutely right. They used the same place for a few other shows. I can't recall at the moment. Yeah, you see it and you're like, I recognize that castle. Yeah.
Is it Castle Grayskull?
Pain is gone now. Might have had that new variant of COVID.
Yeah, that's what I said. Doesn't matter. Go to the doctor. That's not anything you want to mess around with. If you have blood clots, you can die. I mean, they had told, like I said, when we had Troy in the hospital and they ran the test, and there was such an urgency to get him admitted and on blood thinners right away, because they said if we had waited, he could have died that night. And I was not ready to be a widow.
Oh, it was also used in Poltergeist the series, which I think I have on DVD. Just I don't remember it that well.
And Sergeant Garatina, Merry Christmas to you as well.
The Aeneid. Yeah, I know you've been reading the classics. Good for you, Samuel Procter. And yes, welcome. And Buon Natale to you as well, Sergeant Giratina.
And I don't know if you saw Samuel Procter. He also said Merry Christmas to us. And he said, I got a great Italian classic for my appearance. You said that one,
I
right?
just
Didn't you?
did,
Okay.
yes. And Gorilla says, okay, Mom.
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure they used a different place for Queen Mansion on Arrow. Yeah, I should hope they would. I mean, it was a completely different series from Smallville. It should have been a spinoff, but the peas and carrots effect of DC films is just, yeah. There's Agent Boomer. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you so much. And CK, the longest running superhero RPG on Earth, who has a better woven tapestry of superhero stories than the live action DC has ever managed to do. DC has managed to get out like a good movie or a good series here and there, never been able to integrate it with other things. Never has. I read Nolan was up for Troy, but was given Batman Begins instead, and that's why he's doing the Odyssey without the prologue. Yeah, that's what I'd heard too. I think someone, maybe it was you that told me that, or someone else in the chat had said that earlier in the week. So we're in the back stretch of the show, so let's start wrapping this up. So just another note. So we've got the merch store that'll be kicking off in earnest after the new year. The t-shirt material is really, really good. This is probably the best merch I've ever seen.
But for those of you who are here now, you get the sneak peek and the
10% discount
down, early. It is in the chat. Let me pin mine to the top. I've got the link to our merch at the top, but I don't have that one pinned to the top. So let me pin that one. Okay. Replace pin message. Okay. So now if you click on that link that I have on mine, it should automatically deduct 10% from your total.
There you go.
Just in case it doesn't for some stupid reason. Like I said, it's the first time I'm using it, so hopefully it works the way it's intended. But in case it doesn't, it's basically our initial. So LC for last call and NN for Netters Network. So LCNN 10 and then the percent sign.
Nate says, I was making some tea this morning. I put your honey, lemon, and ginger in the cup. First added the hot water, but forgot the tea. You know what? It was pretty good. I've done that too. You don't even actually necessarily need the tea.
I mean, I use tea because, I grew up that tea always makes you feel better. I mean, my mother's English. That's like, what can I say? So when I was raised that tea always makes you feel better. So I always use it with tea. But yes, you can use it with just hot water. It still tastes really yummy. I said I usually put in about a good tablespoon of the lemon and ginger pieces, and then about 2 tablespoons of the liquid, and mix it all in with the hot water and for me the hot water and tea, and it's really yummy, and it really does make you feel better because a different combination of the ingredients just work together to, for lack of better phrasing, heal you.
So normal schedule for the rest of the week. Tonight over on Netters Network, we're going to continue our Christmas celebration, but regular time. Tomorrow, tell you what I'm sipping on for liquid lunch, and then tomorrow evening, Boomer and I will be talking about Boxing Day, trying to figure out what the hell Boxing Day is and what our memories of Boxing Day are. And yeah, So looking forward to that. Saturday, Netter, Saturday night, is that you or Al? And what's the movie?
I'll tell you in one moment. Retro Cinema. Oh, it's me. And we're going to be watching Gérard Depardieu
Oh,
in
Green Card. Absolutely. There you go. Mark Melnikoff stops in at the last minute to say Merry Christmas from the Dilithium Mimes of Aurora Pente, where our new slogan is the beatings will continue until morale improves. Dropping a like and see you later.
Yes, but Mark, you forget they like that.
Absolutely. So that is what we've got. I want to thank everybody for a wonderful year, for a very Merry Christmas. Thanks to all of you that hung out with us during the marathon last night. I'm worn out. I can't marathon anymore. So I'm going to rest up for the next stream. And I really enjoyed Armand Desante in the Odyssey miniseries. Yes, I remember that. That was good. Netter, my knee hurts like hell. I got some horse liniment to put on it, and we'll see what that does. But thank you for asking. There you go.
Yeah, it's now, how did you injure your knee?
The other thing, too, is, old-fashioned aspirin is not a bad treatment for joint pain.
And
it is an
heat.
Anti-inflammatory.
Also, if you've got like heating pads or what do you call that stuff? It's like icy hot.
Yeah, that's why he's using the horse liniment.
A little bit, just a little bit, because I once just was like, oh, it's just a little bit coming out. And I put a nice handful on the thing, and it was like, oh, that burns. They don't tell you that. Enigma Severo says, rest. Thank you for doing the streams. I am babysitting doggies currently. So the YouTube family is awesome.
There you go, man. All right. So hope to see you back here 9:00 for on Netter's channel. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Drink responsibly. And salute. Take care, everyone.
Goodbye. Hope to see you again real soon.
So here's to the daylight, the drinks and the fun, our liquid lunch, till the next one comes. With a wink and a smile, We'll be back real soon, chasing that jazz under the high noon.